What's going on? Back plugged in again with your boy the Prophet. Hey yo. So today, man, we got a banger for you guys. All right, I'm going to be going over what Burn the Witch is. I'm going to be breaking down everything you need to know about Burn the Witch, the one shot, and the serialization, and then the news that we have thus far. What we know is that Burn the Witch is going to be featured in the next page or the next spread of the Weekly Shonen Jump. So if I'm not mistaken, I'll pin the exact date of it. There are a couple issues with the scan, and I just don't want to spread any misinformation. But from what I understand, it's going to be the next week of Shonen Jump. So keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. And I will definitely say Burn the Witch characters are coming very soon to Bleach Brave Souls. Which characters are we going to get? It could be these four, but if they do three characters, I honestly don't know. We know what Noelle and Nini can do. We've seen them both do abilities. Noelle would probably have Blue Spark and Absolute Dragon Shatter. And then probably just some spell things, some little beams with the wands. Virgo, I have no idea of his kit. I really don't. But Billy Banks, he should have a really good kit, or he should have a lot of abilities he can do. So we will see. We don't know what Billy can do. We do know what Nini and Noelle can do. So just keep that in mind. These characters will be coming to Bleach Brave Souls very soon. I think mid-month. I think they're coming for mid-month, so in like 7 days. I think if they wait till end of month, that'll be like after they come out in the Weekly Shonen Jump. So yeah, I think they're going to be coming in about 7 days to Bleach Brave Souls. So who are the Burden Witch characters, you ask? Let's get into it. And yeah, we are going to be looking at Banza Witch. We're going to be taking a look at the trailer. We're going to be taking a look. What the hell? We're going to be taking a look at the trailer that we have available now. And then I'm going to be breaking down the entirety of the one shot. It was like 64 pages or 63 pages. And yeah, I'm going to break it all down, condense it. You know what I'm talking about? But we'll just go ahead and get into it, man. So we'll go ahead and watch the trailer. This is the anime trailer that we have. And yeah, I'll break things down as they happen. Okay, so that dragon got his head blown off. Emergency blockade. Alright, so Nini Spangle is the second rank of the Piper division. And that's what you're seeing here. Nini Spangle, Wingbind, second division Pipers. I don't know what the rest of the stuff says. Probably a bio of her. She is a pop star. That's yeah. Nini is a pop star. Noelle Nihashi. She is first division of the Pipers. Wingbind or West Branch of the Soul Society. So, damn, very large assets. Banzawich. And this is saying that this is coming 2020. I can't read exactly, but the summer of 2020 is what I would imagine. Like that's the date. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so this is a dragon with his head cut off. This is a big ass dragon, and his head's cut off, and it's still running. Also, a black dragon or a shadow dragon, but they call him black dragon. Or is black dragon or dark dragon? They called it those two different things. But so in the world of Burn the Witch, their hollows are called dragons, and what they said was about 100 or so years ago, or they gave a specific time. It's like 100 or 200 years ago in London. It says 72% of the deaths were from dragons, but people couldn't see them. So exactly how we can't see hollows, how humans can't see hollows in Bleach, regular humans can't see the dragons. So yeah, so they are like hollows. Most dragons are friendly. The only ones that attack humans are dark dragons, or yeah, they're called dark dragons. And those are dragons that touch humans and they absorb their negative emotions. So whatever the strongest emotions that humans were feeling is what the dragon will be wanting to do. They're riding on dragons. Oh yeah, so this guy here, his name is Virgo. His name is Virgo. He's like kind of the Ichigo lookalike. Like he looks like Ichigo to me. Okay. Yeah, looks like Ichigo. And yeah, all the like the I don't know for sure, but oh look, and she's hold on, look at what Nini's doing. Like she's oh, what's his name? Selby. That's Selby. Oh, I never saw that. But it looks like she's like using her wand to like shoot backwards or whatever. I never peeped that Selby. Oh my god. There's gonna be some spoilers in here. Alright, so like I said, Nini is a pop star. That's what you saw there. His name is Billy Banks Jr. He's the chief of the Piper Division. Yeah, so they're riding on their dragons. And even though Noelle is a higher rank than Nini, Nini asked her to call her senpai. Blue Spark. Banza Witch. Coming 2020. So yeah. Let's see if we get any spread. Alright. Okay. Alright. Now we're gonna get into the nitties and gritties. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the Burn the Witch one shot by Tite Kubo. We're gonna quickly like I'm gonna basically blast through this because yeah, it's 62 pages, so 62 page spread. But yeah, so you're seeing Noelle Nihashi, Nini Spangle, Virgo, I don't know his last name, and then Billy Banks. So like I said, spoiler alert, if you guys don't want to like know, but I'm going to be breaking down the entire one shot. Like I'm going to be giving you guys basically like the Cliff Note version. I won't leave anything out major. So let's shout out to the boys. I'll make sure that this is linked in the description. My bad. The soliloquy of a certain girl. I like uniforms. You would have to prove. All right, so basically, I mean, at this point, she's just talking to herself. Clearly, she's walking down the hall. I mean, walking down the street, and yeah, okay. So she has a uniform for South Blackstone, at school she goes to. Her dog's name is Sushi Chan. Yeah, so then you see Virgo. He's on the fuhuhuha. You fell for it. So he used sushi to bait her. And he's like, today is the day. Dog treat. I see your panties. And so he's like, show me them panties. Like, I'm trying to see him. You feel me? She hits him with a good kick. You feel me? And you know, Rukia-esque. You know what I'm saying? How Rukia be doing cone and such. But he's like, yeah, like he wanted to see the panties. So that's pretty much what it is. And yeah, so they're just kind of talking, whatever. Yeah, so anyways, basically, she just said like that time he was able to get a full sentence before she kicked him. And he was like, nah, today is going to be the day I'm going to see your panties. And then she just chin chucks him like, nah, boy, you don't got that in you. So obviously it's shown like she's a very capable martial artist. You know, she's very capable of handling herself. Then she just basically knocks him the hell out, gives him a nosebleed. And she flips this coin. And then you see how they always try to like hide what it says. Like it clearly says, well, it's supposed to say SSWB, Soul Society West Branch. Like that's the whole thing, right? So then she inserts this coin and she says, no Nihashi, clocking into work. Then the phone booth takes her all the way down to reverse London. And yeah, what's it say? I can't read that right now. But yeah, so the sparkle product of the summer. So someone commented that like a dragon Oh, Dragon Drop. Okay, yeah, that's what her shirt said. Like that's what like Dragon Drop seemed to be like some sort of like beverage or something maybe. But yeah, WB. Okay. Summer Dream. Yeah, then she just bickering like, how are people supposed to see her banner in all this glory if like, if if this door is broken, if this gate's broken. Um, so yeah, so Nini's just kind of going off real quick. Then Noah shows up. She's like, "You're late." Sorry, she got caught up in a fight um, with the usual senpai at the entrance. I just read this yesterday, and the translations were different. This is a little bit jarring for me. So these translations are a little bit different than what I was reading yesterday. Cause she didn't call him senpai. She called him some some sort of otherworldly nuisance or something like that. But it says dragons, fictitious creatures, but in reality they're not fictitious. Yet neither are they real. Long ago in London, 72% of all deaths were related to the existence of these fantastical beasts known as dragons. That is also why London's coat of arms features huge dragons on it. And the unruly dragons brought harm to people, and in order to prevent that from happening, there was a need to control them. The residents of Front London could not see the dragons. The only people that could see them were the residents of Reverse London, the city that spans across the hidden side of London. So this is a full shot of Reverse London right here. Therefore, inevitably, the protection and control of dragons became the duty as a resident of the residents in that city. Reverse London Dragon Conservation and Control Agency, Wingbind, Wingbind headquarters. Okay. Yeah, Wingbind first orders Conservation Ranger Pipers Nihashi Noel. Shut up, Niha. Of course, I tell you to prioritize the monitor. Oh, yeah, yeah. And some stuff is broken, and she just like, okay. And she's talking about some Omna Senpai here, but like, girl, she got a higher rank than you. Winged by Second Order Conservation Ranger Piper's Nini Spangle. I told you to stop calling me. So then, yeah, they just kind of bicker a bit. Then you see Billy Banks, the boy. Let me see, Nini Spangle, pop star. Yeah, she's always looking to promote herself. Like anytime Noelle like won't do something, she'll like jump at the chance to do it to like get a promotion. Like she's always trying to get a promotion. So we don't know what all the seats or ranks or divisions are per se of Wingbind, but we know right now the Saber division and the Piper division. That's all that we know. Yeah, Billy Banks Jr. is the chief, so she called him a ball chief. See what I mean? She's kind of like, you see what I mean? Like, you damn ball chief. You see how she's like drawn? Like, she's drawn like Hiyori to me, bro. Like, she's drawn just like Hiyori. So, that is kind of funny. But yeah, so just kind of going over this. That. Yeah, so she's all saying they don't really have very much fun. Everybody's so serious. Then they hop on their dragons. I know I'm skipping over a lot, you guys, but like I'm not gonna read every single slide of every single chapter. If you guys want me, and like for future actual videos when I'm breaking down Burn the Witch, I'll read every chapter. It's just that a lot of this is literally just exposition. Like it's literally just exposition, getting you to know their characters and such like that. Um, so yeah, so Sushi is still okay. So Sushi is still with Virgo, and he's like Noel, and he's like so this dude's name is Selby. And Noel and Selby have been friends for years. So she's like, I just want. So he's like, I just want to see her panties, and he basically like, those panties are imaginary. And then he was like, but he was like, so okay, let's talk about what I just saw, because I guess he already told Selby like, I just saw Noelle like drop into the ground underneath the phone booth. Like maybe she went to Reverse London. He's like, Reverse London's fake, dude. Like da 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 da. Then he just kind of like talking about your spouting delusions, and all this good jazz. So yeah, let me see. He's, all you want to see is in pennies, bro. Like I'm not mad at him, bro. Like I'm not mad at him, bro. He just really want the buns, bro. For real, for real. Can you let me cuddle Sushi Chan for a little bit? Oh, and so Noelle is Japanese, so she's supposed to be like of Japanese heritage, but the rest of them are like from London. You know what I mean? And all the dragons have names and stuff. No. I want to run the ranks and join the Saber Squad and protect the streets of London. See what I mean? She wants to, just like I told you guys, she wants to promote. She says she wants to be promoted to Saber. So yeah, she's the second rank of the Pipers, and I would imagine first rank, of course, is Noelle, and then maybe after first rank Pipers, maybe she would go Chief, and then I don't know if you would go Chief automatically, but then you would go to the Pipers. So yeah. So yeah, so then there's this gentleman who he's supposed to be. They're supposed to be like rescuing him. Like he's supposed to just be doing his job, harvesting crops. And that's normally what they do. They actually not harvest crops, but he's a crop harvester. But they go on harvest missions. Like they just harvest certain, materials that they need to help Wingbind do their job. So then it's just classifying some of the dragons. Dragons are fantastical beasts that are the residents of Front London can control. They come in many different shapes and types, and just about all species. Broom buggy are a resource that supports the everyday lives of the residents of Reverse London. So that's what they ride on, the broom buggies. Textiles, woolly wally, minerals, hammerback, electricity generation, conductor, fuel is a matchbox, medicines, blue appetite, and then it says some are even used for their meat, like some are even farmed for their meat or whatever. No homo. Truth be told, I think it's nice. If this were Japan, they would just kill them all, no questions, right? Yeah, because they actually detest that the regular Soul Society, that they kill their hollows, and they don't use them. But obviously, hollows are a bit different. So yeah, so how would you? Yeah, and basically, Noelle doesn't know a lot about Japanese culture, even though she's supposed to be Japanese. So she always like caps on her for that. She's saying killing them all is kind of barbaric. She's like, oh wait, why don't you know? Where did your weakness go when we need it? I'm dead. And then like at one point they're like singing the tone to Dragon Ball, which kind of cracked me up. I mean, do they really need to be harvesting these grapes for champagne? Quit complaining and get up there already. You're so noisy, Judge. Watch your mouth in there, talking to your senpai. Stinks. That's where you need to climb to. Alright, so like I said, they're just trying to do this harvesting job. Ordinary residents are under no circumstance allowed to come in contact with dragons. Yes, if an ordinary person touches a dragon, they can be penalized by imprisonment for 100 years. And I'm pretty sure that's because if you touch dragons, then they can absorb your negative emotions, which will turn them into a black dragon or a dark dragon. Only ones who have the authority to directly come in contact with dragons are those known as witches and wizards who have passed the exam to become a member of the Wingbind Agency. The purpose of this rule is to protect both dragons and citizens, and those who violate this rule could be sentenced to 100 years of imprisonment. Or are you talking about pennies again? Alright, so some shit's about to go down right here. So he's like, no, he's like, Nihashi just went to this phone and made a call, and then she disappeared. And then, but when she picked up the phone, the receiver, the sign on the roof definitely switched to WB. Right. The sign on the roof at the top switched to WB. Yeah, that's right. Reverse London should be RL, right? What is this WB then? Beats me. But one thing's for certain, it's not talking about Reverse London. And then Sushi's whining. And then You just see this huge like spurt of like blood or shadow. Looks like blood though, spouting out of sushi. You stupid ass. What if my secret is that I'm always thinking about panties? And yeah, so I can't tell. Yeah, it looked like that did come out of sushi, but I don't know if it came from Virgo out of sushi, because sushi's obviously like squishing, and this is coming out of him. Or sushi's a girl. Um, Sushi Chan. Yeah, Sushi Chan. Right. Then dun 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 dun. Billy Banks Jr. And then he's like, I got a call from the chief. Hey, your phone's ringing. That's a song from Dragon Ball with a narrators doing the summary of events. You weeb. Hello, Nihashi speaking. And yeah, so then he's like, could you finish up your job and do an extermination job for me? She's like, nope, thanks, I'm hanging up. He's like, are you really going to hang up without me telling you the details? And she's like, some mumbo jumbo is going on. He wants us to do an extermination job or whatever. She's like, huh? So she's like, so the Saber squad are actually all out in the field training up north today. So what's that got us to do? Oh, so what's, oh, my bad, that's her. So she says, so what's that got to do with that specifically? And she's like, do you even need to ask? Like I said, Nini is always looking to promote. So she's like, it means that we're the strongest members of the Piper Squad, and the rest of the Sabers are on vacation. So we are the strongest ones. Let's go do it. And she's like, Niha, your coin. And then I don't know if this is a specific ability. She's like, you seem pretty happy. Of course she is, because she's already trying to promote. It's like, we're gonna protect London. And if one dragon gets out of control, it could be very, very bad. So then she throws her coin, and then this like, oh, okay. So she blows her flute, her, I don't know if that's a wand or a flute or whatever, but it has a trigger by it too. So yeah, obviously something that they use, and it opens up this huge ass giga tunnel. You feel me? On a, you know what I'm saying, big ass giga tunnel. Opens that, and then they both just basically shoot right through it. And yeah, so this big ass dragon, and he's like, so there's something definitely there, but they can't see anything. And he's like, but it's coming closer. He's like, pull through, Sushi-chan, because I can protect you. And then Nini and Noah pop up right here. Oh, and Peep Game, yeah, the Dark Dragon. Um, it's exactly what the tracker said it would be. Of course, it is. The dragons that come in contact with humans, absorb their negative emotions, and become dark dragons that are harmful to people. Dark dragons are highly intelligent. Panties! Most of them can speak the human language. Show me your panties. So this is clearly came from Virgo, and that's Virgo's negative emotions with his thirsty ass want Noah's panties. Damn! Yeah, so like, bro, so you got Peep, right? So to him, she's like floating in the air. He can't see her broom buggy, and so he could probably see her panties on some shit right now. So like when he sees her floating, which is gonna be kind of funny. He said, no, Noel-chan is flying. He said, hey, that's Noel-chan? Like, he's doing a double take, like, what the hell? And, yeah, so they're about to go ahead and make it do what it do. It's probably Sushi-chan. That's such a Weibo name. Damn, she capping her bad, bro. That's just straight, something he found 2 months ago. He really does it. So that's a disguiser. A disguiser is a dragon that hides in a human's body or human's corpse for years at a time or just short periods of time. Yep. Okay, that's sort of reduction. Alright, so de-energize each chase. Do not see when the months safety first. Either way, let's deal with those two over there. We're getting out of here. So Cuz books it. Like I said, his name's Selby. Beep, 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 beep. She's like, wait, there are two dragons. And then a dragon just comes out of Selby, and he tries to go for Nini. And something's contorting. Oh, okay, hold on. Ah, damn, yeah. So he's completely turned into a dragon. It looks like Nini's arm is like, yeah, it looks like yeah, shit. So yeah, he like crushed her arm maybe. Yeah, it looks like her arm definitely got crushed. And he's like swelling out of his like body or whatever, and he's like, do I still look like? Even the names are weird. When I was reading it was Selby, not Selby. Forget. Your voice is the only thing I can hear. Get out of here, Balgo. Oh, so maybe his name is Virgo Balgo. Okay, I don't want to kill you. Okay. So he's like, my only wish is to devour this witch and obtain immortality. She's like, sorry, but that's a myth. And he's like, I don't know until I eat your ass. And yeah. Oh yeah, and then Virgo ends up. See, so he died. Yeah, so Selvy's dead. The dragon absorbed him 10 years ago and blended in with his body. So meaning that Selvy has been like Virgo's friend for the past like 7 to 10 years. You've never seen anything like this, right? And he's big as shit, dude. Like he's gigantic for real, for real. Like, yeah, he's gigantic. But it looked like. Let's see. Are you okay? I'm such a dumbass question. Please just run the hell away. So she told him to run, and then he's like. He's like, Sushi trying to turn out to be a dragon, and that woman, I'll devour her. He's basically like, I'm gonna eat Nini, you can have Noel, all right? And then, bro, peep game. Virgo just blocks his massive ass dragon attack. First of all, so he has to have some type of latent ability, and you see Nini's face. She's like, oh, like she's like, what the hell? And like, and yeah, so the dragon bit him. Like he blocked the bite from a dragon. So yeah, his like teeth are like all like spiraling down to his face, and so he's confused, and so now after the dragon bit him, now he can see the dragons. He's like, did you fall in love with this woman you only just met? And he's like, if so, I'm sorry. You need to give up. He's like, that's it. Because he said he's like, I don't want you to hurt her. Like I want to protect your sanity. You know what I mean? And I want to protect your sanity as Selby. And yeah, so he's like, wait, you still think I'm Selby? So he's like, he trying to be funny, like, yeah, I've been in his body the last 7 years, and he's like, well, so that means you've been my friend for the last 7 years, basically. And he's like, you expect me to just quietly run off? And he's like, all right, okay. He's like, if I understand what you're saying, then perish. So then he leaps in, tries to devour him. Then Noelle, of course, jumps in, and then Noelle was kind of, you know what I'm saying, she got a little moist, you know what I'm saying, from him being all cool saving Nini, and she was like, Bago-san, you were kind of cool just then, and yeah, so she kicks the dragon in the face, and she's like, I understand how you feel. Oh shit, she about to whip out the motherfucking absolute dragon shatter. Not that. Okay. And yeah, absolute dragon shatter. That's what this says in a very Kubo-esque full panel spread there. Just drops like, dude, it's a whole ass motherfucking dragon eye right here, and he's like, yo, like there's no way that thing that is that thing's eye. And he's like, what? Mission accomplished. We killed the dark dragons. That's law. Like, let's get it. But he touched the dragon though, so she's like, this dude is about to go to jail. You going to jail? Nah, like you're not supposed to touch a dark dragon, my dude. Oh, and then Billy gets promoted to the Piper division, and the Saber division. My bad. He gets promoted from Sabers to Piper division. So she's like, what the hell? Like, we did all the work. He's like, but they loved how I dispatched y'all, so I got promoted. And then they both got pissed, and he's basically like, Billy's like, there's some good news and some bad news. Basically, he's like, this guy was surrounded by a dragon for 10 years, and he absorbed basically like dragon like reishi or spiritual pressure, or he absorbed the essence of a dragon. Not only that, but he was bit by a dragon, so he's now a were dragon. And they're like, what the hell is a were dragon? Like, what do you mean? You feel me? I don't know about were dragon, but he touched a dragon, so he should be exterminated or he should be in prison. He's like, no, he's actually been in close contact with this dragon for years, so he's a were dragon at this point. So yeah, so he does have latent powers, and he's like, yeah, so you know, right now you got to protect him. So this is leading up to Virgo being somehow in Wingbind. You know what I mean? He's gonna be, so they're gonna have to show him the rope, show him the way, and all that. And yeah, he's like, I leave Bago-kun. He's become someone the agency must protect, so I'll leave him in your care. And then they're both like, what? Huh? And he's like, no, well, show me your panties. Is that Sushi? Yo, Sushi just said, show me your panties, bro. What the? Alright, okay. So maybe Sushi can talk now. Maybe he's like, maybe he like has dragon in him or something, and now he can talk. I don't know. Maybe that's incorrect. I don't know. But that clearly came from Sushi. Alright, alright, alright. Soul Society West Branch. Now you finally see it clearly. Soul Society West Branch. And then the damn gate gets busted again. Please wait, Bago-san. I'm going to shut Sushi-chan up for good. Yeah, so that definitely was. This universe will not end. Burn the Witch translates the B, the L, the E, the A, and the CH. So Bleach is right here, as well as Noel's panties. I'm not going to zoom in, but Noel's panties are right here. Just so you guys know, there they are. Burn the Witch and oh my God, these are some them one kind of ads. Jesus. Hold on, let me look and see, because there's another spread, I think. Bro, like it's some spam on this site, that's for sure. I guess we'll go back to the full page spread. But yeah, so when you go back to the very top, you can basically see that like I said, that's why you see Virgo, Billy, Nini, and Noel, because Virgo at the end is a part of Wingbind, so he's a part of this soul society, and they gotta protect him. So yeah, basically, like let me know what you guys think. Like I said, the Burn the Witch manga starts in about a week or so with the next weekly Shonen Jump, and then the Burn the Witch OVA is supposed to drop in the fall. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I hope you guys really enjoyed. Make sure you let me know and stay tuned, because any Burn the Witch, any Bleach content, you best believe your boy is covering it. Don't forget to subscribe, Prophet Nation. I do love y'all. I'm out.